Do you have a position? Are you certain that you have a position? You know, I think sometimes we stick to this narrative so much about being able to hit the ball hard and driving the ball out of the park that when it comes to the recruiting process, we miss something super important. And I've had this situation come up with a couple of my guys that are really good when it comes to handling the bat in the box. But at the end of the day, when you move on to the next level and you play baseball in college, do you have a position? Are you certain that you have a position? Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but anytime a guy gets drafted, he gets drafted to a professional team. He might have played shortstop in college. He might have been behind the dish. He might have been a pitcher. He might have been an outfielder. But whenever you get drafted as a certain position. You get drafted as a pitcher, whatever it may be. So we got to do, take the time to step back when you're trying to transition from high school to college. Make sure your ass has a position to go into. Because if you don't have a position to go to, that makes it harder for the coach, because the coach doesn't know where to put you. And a lot of times when we're looking at the recruiting process, or if you're going through your recruiting process and you're trying to figure out what the best school is for you and what's going to provide you the best opportunity to succeed and get an opportunity to play as much as possible, you need to be paying attention to that. Well, what's on their roster? What am I going to be stepping into? Am I going in as a shortstop, or am I an aspiring shortstop and they already have 2 or 3 shortstops in front of me? Well, you're probably going to be sitting there for a while. You're probably going to have to redshirt. Do you even fit the mold of the shortstop that they're looking for? So, yes, hitting is cool, and it can potentially get you into the lineup, but when it comes to college baseball, guys, you need to make sure you have a position. Have a position. Know the position that you're going to play, know the position that you want to play, and make sure that you fit the mold of a player going into that position. And that's something we'll talk about a little bit down the road, just figuring out different priorities for different positions and the one you want to play, what is most important. It's more to the game than just hitting. And if I can go back and do it again, I'd have paid more attention to my defense coming out of high school and actually giving myself a better chance to play more positions, because you can look at it strategically. And certain positions are gonna provide more upside in the future, and certain positions are actually recruited a lot more than others. So be mindful. Make sure you know, okay, going into this thing, I would like to play outfield in college. I would like to play middle infield in college. I would like to be a catcher at the collegiate level. Go into rosters and look at those different schools and get a grasp of what you're going to be walking into. Because if you don't have a position, it's going to be hard to pick up a guy like yourself and offer you money. Keep that in mind.